Hey everybody, let's do some more Blake Lively blind items. As always, they come with a caveat. Unless it is one of mine or somebody else's that I mention, it is generally just the best guess. April 6th, 2025. Speaking of leaks, don't believe the hype. There is no way that the lawyers of this A-plus list singer want her having anything to do with the A-minus list actress until everything goes away. And that's Taylor Swift and Blake Lively. And this is because we kept getting all these leaks the first week of April that said, oh, Blake Lively and Taylor Swift are friends again. Blake Lively is talking to Taylor Swift because Blake Lively wanted to change the narrative. She wants that best friend back. She wants the Taylor army on her side. And I think she knew what was coming down the pike. On April 8th, 2025, one of mine, the team of the A-minus list actress, wanted one of her accusers to be exposed, doxed, and harassed, which is why they wrongfully made all of his information public instead of redacting it. Meanwhile, they would be screaming if the same thing was done to the A-minus list actress. And that is Blake Lively and Jed Wallace. And Blake Lively outed all of the personal medical information against Jed Wallace. Maybe that's why Blake said, oh, they'll probably do the same thing to me if I keep that intentional infliction of emotional distress claim and have to come up with medical records. Do the same thing that they did to Jed Wallace. April 9th, 2025. One of mine, the actor from north of the border, has been juggling his public image and a growing scandal for weeks. His second wife's legal troubles keep escalating, and he knows that staying will drag him down, but walking away might do the same. He realized a while ago that she hadn't been honest with him, but he played dumb to avoid making things worse for her. Now that witnesses are coming forward, everything is getting more complicated. He made a few offhand comments while in Wales, subtly washing his hands of the whole thing. And then, as Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, April 10th, 2025, one of mine, considering this A-list actress, who was one of the disgraced producer's favorites, and she was one of the few people who supported him. It's odd that he has taken the side of the accused. Now, that's what came out with Blake Lively, Harvey Weinstein, and Justin Baldoni. Then Vanity Fair had to correct the headline because Harvey Weinstein was on Blake Lively's side. The last thing he wants is Blake Lively talking about what Harvey and Blake did together. April 11th, 2025. One of mine. Why is the publicist who is being sued adding criminal defense lawyers to her team? Is she or the A-list actress being investigated by the Feuds? And that's Stephanie Jones and Blake Lively. And this all came about probably at the same time, because we can go back and look now at the whole Taylor Swift being blackmailed by Blake Lively. Is there anything else involving blackmailing Stephanie Jones and Blake Lively? Is this why we've got criminal defense attorneys all lined up now on certain teams? On April 13th, 2025, one of mine, the actress who once let this A-list actress / co-star dress her for every red carpet and couldn't be up her butt enough, discovered she was lied to and took down every image of the pair together from social media. And that is Isabella Ferrer. Blake Lively ends with us. And Isabella took everything down. She wanted to distance herself as much as possible. The thing is that they're still going to depose her because they want to know of Taylor Swift's involvement. Did Blake lie to Isabella and say, hey, it was Taylor Swift that cast you? Or was it actually Taylor Swift who did have a part in the casting of Isabella Ferrer? But meanwhile, she wants nothing to do with it. April 15th, 2025. One of mine. Why? Yes, the A-list actress, who is an Oscar winner nominee, did say F you to her co-star at the event for it. the non-Oscar nominee winner, insisted on being in the middle when taking photos with more than one co-star present, and that's Anna Kendrick, Blake Lively, Henry Golding, and another simple favor. So on this press tour, when it was just Anna and Blake, neither really cared what side that they were on. But when there was a third person added, Blake Lively insisted on being in the middle of whatever photo was taken. So if it was 3, Blake Lively wanted to be in the middle, and Anna Kendrick had enough of it and told Blake Lively, "F you, April 16th, 2025, one of mine." The north of the border actor called in every favor, and his agency did the same thing. Plus, a lot of promises were made about future access, just so his wife could cosplay as a philanthropist and get her name in a magazine. And that's Ryan Reynolds, William Morris Endeavor, Blake Lively, and the Time 100 Most Influential People. Okay, April 20th, 2025, one of mine. Apparently, the fake lawsuit was a tipping point for this foreign-born permanent A-list actor and his unwavering support for the north of the border actor. Does that mean we will get skeletons thrown out of the closet? And that's Hugh Jackman and Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively, because this is when Blake Lively's team got called out by Justin Baldoni's lawyer for abuse of process and the super shady legal tactics after that quiet lawsuit filing, so that way they could get the phantom subpoena and get all of that out into the New York Times. April 21st, 2025, one of mine. In Discovery, we will discover the A-list actress has a burner phone. Or will there be a ton of calls and texts to a producer, a longtime friend, her significant other knows nothing about, and that's Blake Lively and Ryan Reynolds. April 24th, 2025, one of mine. The actor from north of the border and his infamous wife might show up together at tonight's gala, or maybe not if he gets his way. Time to call in the body language experts. Things aren't quite what they seem. They don't even eat meals together any longer, and that is Ryan Reynolds and Blake Lively at the Time magazine 100 gala. And Ryan failed to mention Blake Lively at the Time Summit. Did not want to talk about any of the headlines. Didn't mention her name. You can see them drifting apart. But at the same time, like the previous blind said, is it going to be more trouble for Ryan if he walks away? Or does he have to stay until this all plays out? April 24th, 2025. One of mine. The illiterate pay cable actress from a very recent show has been losing hair like crazy over the past month. She really wants an Emmy nomination and thinks the drama outside the show might cost her, or the drama she was involved in back in the day with the A-list actress, which has come to light. And this is Parker Posey and White Lotus, and Blake Lively is under the microscope. We saw that interview that Parker Posey and Blake Lively did, where they just trashed the journalist who was interviewing them. And that's not a good look when you want it all. Oh, it is absolutely crazy. Everything we have seen on this. And this is it for this one. I will talk to you guys later.